There you go. Get your, oh, good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Whoop. Crazy girl. All right. Let go, my mom. All right, guys. Jump back on to give you another reading. I don't know where this one's going to go. We made it through all the signs. Couple things. There's a brother energy out there. Think it's funny you tapped my phone? Do you? Enjoy listening to my conversations? Well, just know you've been listening in on my work conversations too. So, that's federal. Keep it up. See where that leads you. Because you will be charged federally for doing this to me. I've warned you people so many times, and you just don't want to listen because you think you're above everybody. Do you not understand when you're listening in on my phone, you're listening in on conversations with my work, you're listening in on people's personal stuff that's none of your business. Yeah. You now just were listening in on my work. That's federal. Do you not understand what that federal means? I'm trying to understand how you can be so stupid. But apparently, you think you're above all of it. Well, we're going to see now, aren't we? Big mistake. Huge mistake on you people's part. You won't recover from this one. I don't care who you think you are. You have no idea how much trouble you guys are in for doing this. No idea. So let's see. Where do we want to start? Let's see. We'll just do this. Hold on. We're going to do this. We have burned through, I can't tell you how many decks I have got. I've got hours of sitting down and putting decks back together. How many cards we have burned through. Let's see. Make sure they're okay. Those aren't in there. Hold on. Just want to make sure before we get started. So, there's a Leo. Be doing federal time for doing this to me. There's a Gemini. You'll be doing federal time too. And there's a Capricorn. The rest of those go. There's a certain deck I was looking for. Hey, Sadie, how are you doing, honey? Glad to have you. All right, so just gonna get the little deck here. Tell us, Spirit, what's going on? The collective needs to know. All right, Spirit, what does the collective need to know? Sun on the bottom. I'm correct about the phone tapping. Yeah, you're going to be anchored down for tapping my phone lines. We got key here, too. Someone got a key? Someone thinks they got a key to where I live? You think you're going to get in when I'm not around? We'll see about that. I'm sorry, you're not doing well. Tell us more about this key. House. What did I just say? Someone thinks they got a key to my place? Yeah, we're going to see how that works out for you. Because that will have been illegally done. You don't have a key to my place. There's cameras everywhere, so good luck with your badass self. You enter my house, it'll be the last time you enter anyone's house. Do you hear me? Yeah, you enter my house, it'll be the last time you enter anyone's house. Keep it up. Letter. Crossroads. So when this card comes up, there's more than one thing going on here. So we got a letter here. Someone wants to get some information going. I'll talk about that in a minute. Tell me more about this letter. There's many of you, same situation I've been in. There's a Pisces. Pisces wants to write a letter to somebody, wants to come to someone's house. Don't think so. No. So there's crossroads here. Since this all just came up. So when you go to the crossroads, you make a deal with the devil. And you have to do something ritualistic. So there's a group of you that chose to do this. It will be the end of you. Yeah, you're going to be anchored down. You haven't had work since last year. Should you move? What do you think? What do you think about where you're at? Because you wouldn't ask that question if you weren't happy or you didn't feel that there are opportunities for you where you're at. Watch and see what comes out. Just sit back and watch and enjoy and see what comes out. I bet you'll get a bunch of answers for yourself. Someone's trying to come across. Look, what you just asked me. There's your answer. Protection. Look at that. Protection. Someone wants to come in and sweeten up things. Not gonna work. Collective, do not be taking flowers from anybody right now at this moment. Whoever wants to come in and bring flowers in, they just want to anchor your ass down. There's no good intentions with it. But I want you to know, some of you, somebody's going to come. People haven't been able to get to certain people. They've used all kinds of means, taken all kinds of measures. Okay? We know this. Especially with the whole poisoning thing. So I'm bringing that up again because somebody wants to come in with some flowers and there's going to be something on those flowers. Hi there. And it's not going to be good for you. What else? Yeah, they're coming. They're coming. Oh, yeah. Ah, there's a child involved in a tower. There's a secret child here someone's got, and there's going to be a tower. The baby. Little bambino. A baby bambino. Tell us more. Ah, they think that whatever this news is, it's going to break down your foundation. I'm not here doing personal readings, guys. This is for everybody collectively, so you can choose to sit back and enjoy. I don't do personal readings anymore. Don't be scared. It's an illusion. You can do anything you set your mind to. Someone wants to come in with this information about a child, a baby. They think it's going to blow your mind. It's going to make you fall apart. Whoever it is, you already know. You already know. You've already known. It's not going to blow your mind. It's not going to destroy you. Yep. Someone wants to come in what I just said. And they think they're going to blow your whole foundation down by this baby. Because someone got pregnant by someone, you know, like, who cares? Who cares? Who cares? See? They think this information will anchor you down into depression and sadness. No, it won't. They're still coming. Oh, Spirit. Tell us more. There we go. There we go. It's a snake. It's a snake. Yes, this person wants to come in fast. Some of you, it's a Cancer. And some of you, they want to come in with the ring. It's fake engagement, though. Okay? You saw the anchor card how many times that they just want to anchor you down? That's all it is. Okay? This person's a snake. Said all they want to do is anchor you down. Yep. They want to bring a tower to your life. That's it. That's all this is about. Somebody trying to change the trajectory of your life. That's all it is. What else, Spirit, before we move on? I'm correct. Sun on the bottom. What else? It's the last thing we need to know. Lots of secrets. Lots of secrets. You're the star. Don't let anyone stand in your way. You can make whatever you want. This is going to be a fake engagement. Okay? This person's just coming in to stop you. This is someone from your past. You've already let this person go. Okay? Whoever you guys, I mean, you know who this person is, okay? This person's got big time addictions. They need to address them. I don't know why that was there. All right. Make the necessary sacrifices. And I can hear someone saying, I don't have addictions. When that card comes out, everybody always freaks out and thinks it's drugs and alcohol. Guys, you can be addicted to stalking somebody. You can be addicted to trying to destroy someone's life. You can be addicted to everything having to be perfect in your life. Okay? You can be addicted to food. You can be addicted to working out. Okay? So don't take it so crazy like that. Somebody out there's freaking out. Okay? Just raise your vibration. Hi, Divine Hope. Good to see you. Make the necessary sacrifices. Claim your art. Okay? Shine your weirdo light so all the other weirdos can find you. Good to see you too, honey. Be decisive. Address your addictions again. We just got done talking about that. Make a plan. Okay? All right. Let's see. Where are we going to go? Let's get a Reiki message. Okay? Then we'll dive into the others. I'm okay. Had a lot going on. A lot of crazy stuff. A lot of stuff that is surfacing. We'll put it that way. You know, a lot of stuff that's surfacing. In the end, it will be good. You know that. How are you? Are you doing okay? Be present. Create your own reality. Somebody is having a hard time staying positive, though. I know. The live you got to go back and watch the live I just finished, because I was thinking of you when it came up, because it came up in that reading. Good. I'm so glad to hear you're good, sweetie. I was thinking of you. I mentioned you in that reading, and I mentioned the Pentecostals. You're having a hard time staying positive. We are in retrograde energy right now. This is going to be a hell of a retrograde, okay? There's so many people spinning out of control right now, and at the same time, all of you that are on the good side of everything, you're going through major ascensions, and it's painful. I talked about that in the live that just got put up, okay? These ascension symptoms are painful for a lot of people. And if you haven't gone through this for years now, you think things are wrong with you. You think things are happening to you that are not even actually happening. And it's a part of the ascension, okay? So a lot of you, you're having mood swings up and down. You're having giant moments of being angry. You're having moments of breaking down and bawling your eyes out. It's okay. You're purging. And it's a part of the process. A lot of you, you're having flashbacks. Yes, physically. 100%. A lot of, I talked about that. Bobby, her jaw has been killing, and that's an ascension symptom. Your jaw will realign. It's something that you go through. I talked about the worst thing that any of you will ever go through when your body goes through the biggest part. It's called an alchemic mutation. And when your body has to go through that physically, you will feel like your insides are coming out. I went through it for a year, years ago. And I was like, oh, and my friends were like, what is wrong with you? I'm like, oh my God, it feels like my insides are, and I'm not a complainer. I'm tough. I have a weird tolerance to pain, always have since I was little. And everyone that knows me knows that. But when I was going through that, I felt like the biggest baby. It was horrible. And once I went through it, I came out on the other side of it completely different. So a lot of you guys are having sinus pressure that you can't control. Major sinus pressure that you can't control. For years, I have moments followed by long periods of feeling no one. Yes, you will have those periods of that. Your bed's been pulsating. Animals are having. Yeah, I know, honey. Yeah, it's the energy weapons that are being put on many of us. Okay. Those of you that are at a certain place, you understand this. Those of you that don't, it's okay. Thank God it's not happening to you. If it doesn't resonate, it's not happening to you. Thank God. We don't want it to. But there's a lot of people that energy weapons are being used on. And it's awful what it does to the animals. It's awful what it does to you. It's awful what it does to your kids. Changes the energy. But you guys are strong. You can fight this. A lot of you need to start listening to more frequencies, okay? I'm trying to put those up more often in the community tab, so please get over there. I put so much stuff over there to help you guys out with. A lot of stuff has nothing to do with what we're talking about. Will have everything to do with you ascending, aligning, okay? And it's things that are going on. If you look at what's going on in the world right now, the whole world's being targeted. The whole world's a target. There is so much being exposed on a global world level. It's the awfulness, okay? It's coming out. People can't stop it. It's happening. People are having to make changes that they don't want to change. There's a lot of people that are used to living certain lifestyles off of other people, and it's coming to an end. They don't get to continue doing what they were doing before. And those people being stopped in their tracks, that's putting them through an ascension. And they won't even know how to handle it. You guys are trying. These people aren't trying. So just imagine if you're trying to figure out what's going on to you and what's happening to you and why it's happening, compared to the people that don't care. They think it's a bunch of BS. They don't believe in it. They think it's, they don't want to believe in it. Think of how far behind it they are. Okay? So there's so many of you that are right where you need to be, even if it doesn't feel like you are right where you need to be. But you're having headaches. You're having sinus pressure. Okay, the headaches, depends on where the headache is. A lot of those headaches are being sent to you, okay? Now, if it's in your face, it's sinus in your face, okay? That's ascension. If it's up here in your forehead where your third eye is, that's your third eye trying to open, okay? If it's in the back of your head, the side of your head, the top of your head, that's people trying to work on your crown, all right? Some of you, like you said, your teeth are going to hurt. You don't need to go to the dentist, okay? That's ascension. Some of you, your jaws, like Bobby was talking about. Exactly. You're 100%. A lot of these people right now, they are up in the ante on what they call beauty spells. These beauty spells include things of trying to make your damn teeth fall out. So your teeth will be hurting. You're also going through an ascension. Then you got someone sending these damn spells towards you that they want your teeth to fall out. Some of you, you're having hair loss. It's because of stress. And there's a bunch of people out there, you might have beautiful hair. They want your hair to fall out. And I said earlier in that other video, all right, that's okay. If it does, there's so many cool wigs these days, right? Teeth fall out, well, guess what? You can get new teeth, beautiful teeth, probably better than the teeth that you had before. Do not let these people think that they are going to mind fuck you guys, okay? Send it back. You have every right to send any energy that comes towards you that is awful, uncomfortable, back to where it came from. That is your right. That means those people are entering into your energetic field where they had no right to come into because you didn't invite them in. So you just send that right back where it came from. Okay? A bunch of you, your bones hurt. Like you feel like you have arthritis, you might not. There was a time where they were working on me so hard that my hands, because they didn't want me to be able to shuffle, and I'd laugh. Okay, you don't think I can shuffle my cards? Well, I can channel, so what are you going to do about that? They've never been able to shut me up. Some of you, you're going to feel right now like your words are coming out backwards, like you can't talk straight. You can't get your thoughts straight. That's ascension, okay? That's this retrograde. This is going to be the hardest retrograde we are going to go through this year, okay? I have done a lot of time sitting down the last couple days with Spirit. A lot of stuff I have been asking and questioning for all of us. And I was told this will be the worst retrograde of this year because of spring coming. We just came out of the last year. And I said, and I know you know this, Divine Hope, and I said this in the last video. The last people, before we closed out 2023, that didn't step into their North Node and they wanted to keep casting in the retrogrades, they wanted to keep harming and hurting us in this retrograde, they would stay in a retrograde, and they have. They didn't come out of it. Well, here we go. Can you imagine now what this retrograde is going to be for all these people? So they're freaking out. All of them. You guys that know what retrogrades are, you know how it works. You know how to ride the retrograde wave. These people don't. They have no idea. And Divine Hope, you made the most perfect comment, is that they could never handle a tenth of what we go through. You want to know why? Because we accept it. We choose to go with it, even though we know it's going to hurt, even though we know we're going to have to make some big changes, more changes. It's like, oh my God, I got to make more changes with myself. I got to work on myself some more. I got to own up to some more stuff maybe I didn't own up to before, right? But within doing that, we will slide through that a lot easier than the people that refuse to even go with it at all or accept it. When I started accepting, it's just like when I used to hate the tower card. Oh, I'd be like, oh my God, the tower. Oh, the tower, right? Well, then I had to change my thoughts about it. Because when a tower comes, bad or good, it's something that needs to happen in your life. And not all towers are bad. There's great towers. It just depends on the cards around them. But even if you have a bad tower, it had to happen so that a cycle could close out in your life and end so you could move on to something so much better for yourself. And there's so many things. I've always talked about numbers, how I used to hate numbers because I'm so dyslexic, and how numbers used to just make my life miserable. And when I learned to change my relationship with numbers and I looked at them differently and I started learning what numbers meant, then it became really interesting to me. Then I had a connection all of a sudden. Then once I could understand them and I had a relationship with them, how I thought of numbers, saw numbers, it changed for me. So there's going to be a lot of things in this retrograde, and I'm bringing this point up because there's going to be a lot of things in this right now that you guys are going to have to look at some things differently. You've looked at them always one way, and you can't do it anymore because it's not working, and there's a tower coming. Retrogrades always bring towers. Yes, growth. And growth is not, it's painful a lot of times, you know? Growth is not always easy. It's sometimes really hard. So being in the present, that's another hard thing to stay in when you're in a retrograde. Because the retrograde energy can just eat you up. It can make people suicidal. Retrograde energy will make people go nuts and do things that they've never done. And then they'll be like, what is going on with me? It makes people act out in ways that they wouldn't naturally act out in. Okay? Retrogrades affect your electronic devices. Retrogrades affect agreements that are made during a retrograde. So if you're going to move, you might want to think about it right now until you get out of the retrograde. If somebody wants you to sign contracts, think about it after the retrograde. If you're going to buy a new car, you might want to think about it after the retrograde. If you're going to go plan a giant trip and go make some adventure, maybe think about doing it after the retrograde, you know? It's not for everybody, and there's tons of people that don't believe in it, and that's okay. I've experienced it over and over and over in my life and seen what happens during retrogrades and how the planets line up. But you also, there's so many factors there. But being present with yourself is huge during a retrograde, okay? So, the present moment is the one you are living now, the only moment over which you have any control. So, to be present is to be alive and feel alive right now, this very minute. And I'm going to say this. Think about when you make mistakes, right? And you make a really bad one. And it envelops you. And it almost takes you under. And so when you're in that place and you can't pull yourself out of it because you're self-loathing, you're beating yourself up, you're going, why did I do that? How could I go back? How can I change that? Instead of being so stuck for so long in that place, give yourself a break. Have some moments where you can be happy. It is okay. You did fuck up, right? But you're going to fix it. You're going to change. You're going to grow. So allow yourself moments of coming out of that self-loathing, that self, like beating yourself up to a pulp, and give yourself some moments that you can have some enjoyment so you can grow from the mistake. If you stay stuck too long in your mistakes or the choices that you made that maybe people are beating you up about, you won't grow. And right now, there's people that want to beat people up so bad for choices and decisions that they made. They don't want them to grow. They don't want them to come out from that. They want them to stay stuck there. And during this retrograde, people are ganging up right now on certain people about certain things, and they want to pulverize them because this is a narrative that has been spun and spun and spun. It's overused, over abused. Like, get over it. So give yourselves a break. You guys, some of you are really hard on yourselves. I can feel this energy right now. Some of you really, really are beating yourselves up. Give yourself, it's okay to own up to that and know that, I have to be down for a while because I did something so awful. I got to own it. But then you got to have those moments where you can see some light. You have to have some moments where you can praise yourself. So say you did something really bad and you're owning up to it. Well, you got to look at it and go, okay, I'm taking responsibility. I'm taking accountability. Oh, hold on. We got a battery issue. Let me get a plug. Those of you that are in my collective, that you've been with me, you stick with me, please don't beat yourselves up over and over. You don't deserve it. There's so many of you that are wonderful people. You deserve the very best. So just look at those things that have happened and go, okay, look at how big of a person I'm going to be because I'm going to own up to this, what I did. And I'm going to change from this. So what are the things that I can do now to move forward out of what I've done and build on that? Okay. Spirit says enough said. I'm beating a dead dog. So I just hate seeing some of you down right now. Because this energy is really rough. This is going to be a hell of a retrograde. And a lot of people are trying to, so many of you have worked so hard on yourselves. You've done so much transformation. And there's wonderful things coming this spring. And it's going to happen for a bunch of you. So there's people that are ganging up in this retrograde because they know what retrogrades can do to people. And they're trying to use that energy to put you down even further. Do not give them that. They don't have that right to take anything from you. They don't have the right to take your peace. They don't have the right to take your happiness. They don't have the right to take your hope and your faith and your belief in you. You create your own reality. You are what you think. If your thoughts are energy vibrating at different rates, each attracting to you those things to which you give the most of your attention. This means that you are constantly creating your own reality. And what you think about yourself is what you become. How you think life is what turns out to be true for you. So stop beating yourselves up, okay? Especially if you're part of my tribe. I love you guys so much. I am so proud of so many of you, and you know that. All right, let's see. What else do we have? I think this is the Starseed deck. I'm sorry. Oh, someone's going through it so bad. Oh, I'm so sorry, whoever you are. They don't have the power. Yes, all of us. Look at this. See? What were we just talking about? This is defenselessness. Riding past wrongs, uprooting. And this is what happens when you go through a giant retrograde and an awakening at the same time, and you're doing shadow work. This is exactly how a bunch of you are feeling right now. And it's okay. It's okay. Just make sure you snap out of it here and there. Don't stay down too long. I love you too, honey. You guys have no idea what a support system you are for me, and at times I have too. I have my down times. You guys know that. I share so much with you guys about myself and what I've been through and what I go through on a regular basis. And I'm so grateful for those of you that stay with me and stick with me. And I'm not giving up. I know they want me to, but I'm not going to. There's no way. It's not happening. This is what I'm here to do. This is what I'm meant to do. And I'm not stopping. And I don't want any of you to stop either. Yes, we did. You and I knew. Look at this. Earth. Learning how to be humans in the world, but not of it. Now, this is another hard thing. Because when you go through this, you're like, I don't feel like I belong. I don't feel like I should even be here. Like, I don't even feel like I'm from here. and it is something that you go through. It's okay. It's okay. Portal. Doors are opening. You decide the rewards. This is the wild card. Okay? This is the wild card. This is, you get to go through this or you don't. You make the decision. Because this portal, if you decide to go through this and you decide to go through this ascension, you decide to do the shadow work, you decide to ride the retrograde wave and don't go against it and don't let the title take you under, there's going to be beautiful, wonderful things on the other side. Yeah, we got to do that in private. We both already know. You got to go watch the other video. I made a lot of unhappy people today doing my shorts. That didn't make anyone happy. Okay, the courageous peony. Multifaceted, unique nature. Let yourself be seen. Oh, honey, you got that correct. 100%. He's not going to make it out alive. They're going to eat him up. He's going to be the next sacrifice that came out the last reading. He doesn't know. He's the sacrificial lamb. Surrender to the sweetness. Venus energy, pleasure, joy. Make love to your own life. Hi, Lily. Good to see you, sweetie. Look, courageous peony again. There's so many of you. You have no idea. So many of you are so talented. like off the charts, and you're afraid of your own talents and your own gifts. You want to know why? Because other people, you were hanging around people, you were around people that didn't understand this stuff. You resonate with it, and you were surrounding yourself around people that didn't. I love you so much. You made my night getting on here, Divine Hope. It is facts. Don't be afraid of your gifts. Don't be afraid of your talents. If people don't understand them, those aren't your people. The people that get you, even if it's 5 people, who cares? I know I've missed you too. I had to take a little break, but I'm back. You know, I have to sometimes stay off for a while because I don't want to divulge too much sometimes for you guys, because I know timing, and spirit puts me in at the right time, and spirit pulls me out at the right time. And I learned a while, it's a while back, I learned when spirit tells me get off, there's a reason for it. I listen. I don't question it. I used to question things. I don't do that anymore. And when spirit says get on, I get on. But thank you. And rest. I've needed a bunch of rest too. So, and I do work another full-time job and have a family, you know? So, Star family, look at this. This is what we are to each other. Those of you that get on here with me all the time, you support me, you love me, you know I love you guys. We have a star family. Okay? We are a team of souls. And we collectively come together. It's an energetic call. That's how we found each other. You guys didn't stumble on me by mistake. You were led here at the right time. Just like I was. When my journey started, I came across people that I was meant to come across. And it was my time for me to find those people. So I didn't get swallowed up in all of the sadness and the sorrow and everything I was going through. And the defeat I felt. And the support I didn't feel I had. And when I first started this out, I plugged away by my little self forever without much support. And then a whole bunch of you finally came along. And I was so grateful. And I'm never giving up. And I'm never going to stop. And I hope none of you guys will either. And I have a dream for us. We're going to be our own little dream team. And one day we will meet like I promised. And I will make it happen. And we are going to have the time of our lives when we get to have this reunion together. Exactly. 10 toes down, girlfriend. All paths lead to home. Inner authority, intuition. Turn your gaze within. This is the call to your home from the stars. Before you came here. When you finally get that call, that's when that comes, that you feel like you don't belong here. That's when you feel like, oh my God, I'm from somewhere else. That's when you realize everything is so much bigger than yourself. Surrender to the sweetness. This is Venus energy. This is beautiful energy. You can come to Utah anytime and visit me. I would love that. Anytime you come. I would love it. All right. Here we go again. Courageous peony. So many of you are more courageous than you know. And this card, once again, talks about there's so many of you, you are not using your gifts. You are so more talented than you are believing in yourself that you are. You just are. You are. This has come up 3 times. Okay? I can't wait till you come to. A bunch of you are changing your perspectives about life and about things. You're changing the way that you see things, okay? You're finding common ground with people maybe you never found before. Yeah. I know, right? I love your personality. We're going to have so much fun. We're never going to stop laughing. Remember, there's so much going on that is so much bigger than you guys can even begin to understand. And in the end, a bunch of it won't even matter. So this perspective here is telling you, look at the bigger picture. And you're not alone. You're not alone. Okay? Isolation, physical connection, community. You're not alone. I created this channel. One of the biggest reasons, too, I created this channel was because I felt so alone in my journey when I started out. There was very few people out there. And I would talk to people and they would just look at me like, who are you? Like, are you crazy? And I had so many exciting things I wanted to share and talk about and subject matter that was so interesting to me. I couldn't wait to talk about it, share it, and hear what other people thought about it. And I got a total, like, slap in the face. Like, that's stupid. Why would you want to talk about that? Well, when you find your people, that goes away. And you find out that all those thoughts you had and all those things that you've been wanting to learn about, talk about, share about, yes, there are people out there just like you. So when I created this channel, I wanted to make sure that nobody felt alone, Lily, ever. Because I have made so many damn videos. You feel alone, you get on and you start scrolling and you find videos and you aren't alone. If you feel super alone, well, get on Messenger and message me and I'll talk to you, okay? If you feel that alone sometimes. Sometimes we have to be alone to find out who we are. When you start being alone, you get rid of guilt. You resolve things that you didn't resolve before. You let things go that you refused to release before. It's a huge thing. I can't explain it, but it's huge. People that can't be alone, that always have to be around somebody or going somewhere, have to have people, constant things going until they go to bed and they literally drop at night. Those people carry around a lot of guilt. They carry around a lot of guilt. So just remember that. Lily, you're going to be fine, sweetheart. You are. Hello, Mimos. Look, say hi. Say, this is Megan. Say hi, Meg. Say hi. This is Maggie. This is the Megan. This is my baby. So do I. It took me years to find that place of loving who I am, loving my time alone, loving my peace. And now, if I go out and do things and hang out with people and stuff, I will be so excited to go home and have my own space, you know? I'm like, I can't wait to go home and be in my own little space again. You're so welcome. Of course. We all help each other here on this channel. Everybody that gets in and participates in the chat and they want to be here and they're here for the right reasons. They're not here to gang stalk. They're not here to gaslight. They're not here to trigger. They're here because they want to have a better spiritual awakening. Because yes, we are a family. 100% we are. You guys have become my family. And I'm so grateful because for the longest time, I was alone in that matter. I have people that love me very much. But I lost a lot of people that I loved very much, and I couldn't be around them anymore. And this is a safe place. If people get on here, I don't like what they're doing and saying, we kick them off. They don't get to be in our space. They might be hiding in the chat. We don't care. They can listen all they want. But what comes through on this channel is love. And a lot of love that we all have for each other. And a bunch of you have been getting to know each other. And you guys all know, it always makes me so happy when I see you guys chatting amongst each other and talking to each other and befriending each other. And when you see somebody that's going through something and you jump in the chat and you're trying to cheer them up, that's what we are here to do. And it's a beautiful, beautiful thing that we can do. There's lots of channels out there that are wonderful. There's so many beautiful content creators out there that are fighting for you guys as well. I'm not the only one. There's several. All right, let's give you guys, let's see. I did make some new cards again, so we'll flip through some new cards. It does. We love upsetting our trolls, don't we? It's fun. Get your toy, honey. Get your toy and I'll throw it. All right, let's get some names, shall we? All right, we got Ray. I heard Tanili, Kirk, Fife, Donna. Somebody's name is Tyra. I got Jen, Dom, Melissa, Blake, Andy. Oh, and another thing. A bunch of you, when you're going through this right now too, no, they don't want us to have love, but they can't stop that. Light and love will always counteract out dark. It does. Always. Some of you are going to feel like you got the flu, okay? Some of you are going to feel like you got flu symptoms. You don't have the flu. It's ascension, okay? That's another thing I forgot to mention that happens. Some of you will feel like your bodies are aching and hurting so bad, okay? They're not. All right. We got, somebody's name is Ashland. I'm hearing Ashland. Garrett, Gary, Priscilla, Pamela, Fife, Bernard, Sue, Ronnie, Malcolm. I keep hearing, someone likes that show, Malcolm in the Middle. Someone likes that show, Malcolm in the Middle. Okay, there's enough names. All right, on the bottom. Ah, look, Benny. Benny's a new one in our tribe. He joined us last week. Oh, I hope he'll watch this video. Wilson, O-N. Okay. Somebody's changed somebody's medical records. This has been going on for a long time in the collective. And the reason I'm bringing this back up again is because I know this has happened. Somebody tried to do this to me because somebody wanted to say that I was spreading STDs. That's a farce. That's hilarious. I haven't even dated anybody in over a year. So, gee, how did that happen? So, there's somebody out here, okay, that's changing medical records. And they're the ones spreading the STDs. Yep. And this person slept with one of you. You don't have an STD. You never have. You're not a slutty person. You don't go whoring yourself out, okay? But this person does. You didn't know it when you met him, okay? You figured it out. You went the other direction, okay? Well, this person was lying to you from the get-go when you were, I don't feel like you were boyfriend and girlfriend. You may have just dated this person a couple times, okay? This person made it out like more than it was. And then this person, because you figured it out and you're like, I'm done here. I don't want anything to do with this person. You let him go. You blocked him. You cut him off, okay? Well, this person went right ahead and started bad-mouthing you to everyone. And this person went and slept with someone after they slept with you, or maybe even when they were sleeping with you, okay? And you didn't know it. And that person had something. Well, like they gave it to that person. Well, that person ran around because they really liked you, but they didn't want to give up their other pillow pets, okay? So they had to tell everybody, of course, that it was you. That was the reason why you guys, quit dating. And so they contracted whatever this was. The person that gave it to them didn't want them to know that they gave it to them. So it was easier just to get together and them come together and blame everything on you and say it was you. Okay? This person also knew other people that you knew. And these people you also walked away from. And so all these people are like, oh yeah, this is perfect. We'll all put this on this other person. Okay? Well, there's somebody in this group. I don't know I don't know what kind of a doctor that they work for. But somehow they doctored up medical records. I don't know how they got your medical records, how they doctored them up, but they did. And they went around and they showed people. And they told people that you gave them this STD and that you're the one out and about spreading it. And it's the furthest thing from the truth. So I'm sorry this happened to you. Somebody's tried to do this to me and it's laughable. So, whatever. I've never had an STD in my entire life. Never, ever, ever have I ever had an STD. So I've never been treated for one. And so I think it's funny. I've never been passed around, so if people want to say that, whatever, have at it. I know who I've been with over however many years. I don't go out and date about a lot, and everyone knows that. So people can have fun with whatever lies they want to tell. When it comes down to it, you know who you are. And, let them have at it. I know right now there's somebody's done something about me on Instagram and they're having a heyday slamming me, making up stuff, putting it out on there. Yeah, exactly. We can go to the doctor's office and prove it. That's not a problem. And I don't care. I don't care. I've had people contact me and say, do you know what's going on? And they're saying about you. I'm like, yeah, so who cares? Whatever. They're all losers. And anybody that's going to listen to any of the bullshit anybody wants to put out there about me or any of you, think about the people they're talking to. Would you be friends with any of those people? You probably wouldn't. So who cares who they tell? That's one day I had to realize, don't let any of this stuff upset me. Because you know what? All the people they're talking to, I wouldn't want to be friends with any of those people. And those people are all sewer maidens along with them. So who cares? Yeah, they are a bunch of liars. Okay, we got McLeod. Whoops. We have Garrett. Didn't I say Garrett earlier? I think I did. We got Stormy, double E's on the end. We got Eureka. I just heard Everett. Somebody's name is Everett. We got Jolene. We got Melissa. We have Oakley. We have Babe. Someone calls someone Babe. We got Cecilia. We got Josh. We got Medina. We got Dale. We got Sandra. Arnold. Todd. Trey. Bray with an A. Trapper. Tyrone, Angela, Kiva. Kiva, we haven't seen her for a while. I hope she's okay. Jenny, i.e. Odell, Joshua, Samantha, Andress, Jarrell, Ivan. All right, let's get some messages now. All right, let's see. Somebody is doing a lot of shadow work, okay? A lot of shadow work. And somebody out here, they are more of a shadow worker than they are a light worker. Okay? Somebody is more of a shadow worker than they are a light worker. Something about Austria for somebody. Austria. Japan. Okay? Japan. Guess more than half of my family's in there. Of course it is. You and I are so connected. It's so crazy. It just sucks we don't live in the same state. You need to move. Florida. Something about Florida. Okay. Woo. Dublin just popped out. Somebody's really, okay, I don't know where this is, anyways, somebody's really skinny. And there's another feminine that's a little bit more on the heavier side. She is so jealous of this person that's on the skinnier side. She's doing magic on you to gain weight. Like, oh my God, give it a break. Okay, that's for somebody. Somebody's out there trying to make somebody that's skinny fat. Oh, it's a Virgo. Spirit just said, it's a Virgo. Oh, I just heard radical acceptance. Somebody's going to get radical acceptance. These cards are flying tonight. Yeah. Yeah. Someone's from Oxford. I don't know. Yeah, somebody's from Oxford. All right. These flew all the way over and stood up all by themselves. Okay, so your enemies now have frenemies and enemies. Oh, we love that. Somebody's a regional manager trying to frame you for crimes they committed against you. Check yourself, fool. Oh. Huh. What did I write this? I don't even know what I wrote. Oh, amour. Amour. I'm like, what did I write? Amour. It's French. It's beautiful. Amour. All right. We got money laundering. Oh, yeah. All eyes on you. Man up. Oh, we got names in the messages, so pay attention to these names. They will be very important to some of you. Pierre. Brendan. A.N. Ames. We got Dirk, D-U-R-K, though. We got a whistleblower. Bring it on. Fuck around and find out. Punk-ass bitch. Sorry. These all come out so good together, I swear. Epic failure. Merit making. We got all red. Someone's a chef. We got retail sales. This is going to be a romance of a lifetime for someone. Somebody's got a porn addiction. Someone's a pianist. Okay. So, Spirit's telling me to go back because it's not the porn addiction. That's good. The person with the porn addiction won't be the romance of a lifetime. There's someone coming in. New. It's a new coming for you. Okay? Someone that's a pianist working for the government. Okay? Your mother is trying to get people to see you in an unfavorable light because she's jealous of you. We got a legal immigrant here. Someone lives in the Twilight Zone. We got someone loves the Atlanta Falcons football team. Oh, we got the Hunger Games. Someone needs to watch the Hunger Games. They'll give you some answers to what's going on in your life. We got Australia. We do have a group of rich people out in the collective that like to play the Hunger Games with actual people. It's sick and twisted, but it does go on, guys. It does go on. Why do you think they made the movie, right? Dublin. I think, didn't I say Dublin? I think I did. I think I said Dublin. All right. We got barista. Someone's a barista. We got Bryan Adams, which, I love Bryan Adams. He's on tour right now. He is so amazing. I will get some of his music back up. All right. We got sex crimes. You're about to go up in smoke. Whoever's part of these sex crimes, take off the beer goggles. We got Johnny Cash. Ooh, I love Johnny Cash. Yes. We got to get some more Johnny Cash up. We got someone's from Havana. Judge is on the wrong side. We got a judge that's on the wrong side. Somebody's a CEO or CFO. We got Brentwood, California. Someone's Scottish. When this card comes up, I get sick to my stomach. Maritime law. So somebody's a Scientologist here. And when I wrote this card because that means that somebody's got someone out in the middle of the water and they're doing stuff and they're using maritime law. So you know what that means. They can do whatever the hell they want. Someone's favorite color is green. You keep beating them to the punch. Someone has a legal protection right now. Don't get too comfortable. Using a church's money for spell work. Oh, divine hope. Imagine that, right? Accounts in your name in other states and countries. Yes, we already know that. Offshore accounts. If any of you guys, there's a new, I don't know that he's new, but he's come up in the feed new, finally. He's called, I think he calls himself the Spiritual Savage. He is great. He is picking up on so much stuff, you guys. I will start putting some more of his videos. He's amazing. Yeah. Maritime laws. Yes, it is used. Well, we've been on maritime law in so many places for the longest time and people don't realize it. But the Scientologists use it to get away with everything that they do. Courage. Someone's on heroin. Someone's a crackhead. Paid people to hack you. So we got a crackhead and a heroin addict here paying people to hack you. Nice. Well, we know they're going to go up in flames. You need a lawyer. You need a lawyer. The stuff that's overseas. Because more than likely, it's not in your name. It's in another name, but they've got your personal info. They probably doctored up a birth certificate, changed things around, switched your name around. A lot of them, they're putting these accounts in overseas, and the judges have them in their names. Yeah, they got them in Shell Corps. Yep. They got them in trust, too. They put them in a trust overseas. But a lot of them, these judges are in charge of these accounts. And then they divvy out the money. Yep. Some of them lawyers. Sparks, Nevada. Oh, that's interesting. Pay people to hack you, too. Now, this one would probably refer to me. I got family there. Unable to face the truth. Oh, I bet you are, my dear. Somebody's going to be putting your hand soon, collective. Angel number 18. I am kind-hearted. Ponzi scheme. Mason paying YouTube employees to alter and control your stats, funnel your money from your channel. Sandra, huh? This Mason, I picked up on this a while back. I know I brought it up in a couple of videos that I knew that this Mason was going in, and they know somebody that works at YouTube, and yeah, they're basically blackmailing this stupid YouTube employee. So they're going to go down. They're all going to go down. Doesn't matter. The longer it takes, the worse it's going to be. That's all I got to say. What else do we have here? You need to learn how to fight and control your own demons. Turtle energy. Somebody's got turtle energy going on. This person's full of anxiety and depression. Someone's from Chicago. You're going to have new love coming in. Somebody is trapped, though, by choosing the karmic. Payback is a bitch. Got a gym rat. Alabama. This person's selfish, arrogant. Got a bank teller here. There's a couple in your family that came up against you. They're both guilty. They can't talk to you. They can't face you. But they sure didn't have a problem taking everything they could from you. Meg, what are you doing? Are you under my... oh, there you are. Okay. Sounded like you under the table chewing on something. All right. Someone's likes the Vikings football team. Somebody's a regional director. We got an administrative assistant here. These people all failed scary school. Gonzalez. Giants. Someone likes the baseball team, the Giants. This person loves comics. Got a race car driver. Got an event manager. Oh, we got Deandra. Dangerfield. More names in the messages. Donnie with a Y. Someone lives in Francis, Utah. Someone lives in Camas, Utah. Man-eater, sorry. Someone that lives in Camas, Utah and Francis, Utah. Oh, you're dating a man-eater. Good luck with that. And then we have a mechanic. We got a mechanic. We scary on? Nice. We love that for the karmics. All right, we got Colin. Lexi. I.E. though. Clarence. Jared. Okay, I just heard Istanbul. Okay. Griffin. Deb. Billy with a Y. Anastasia. Oh my God, my mother wanted to name me that. I don't like that name, sorry. So glad she didn't name me that. Collins. Domingo. Ansel. Cherie. Only 4 names you don't know? Wow. Debbie. I.E. So we got Debbie and Deb. Debbie's in trouble. Ashlyn. I think I said that earlier. That's weird. Ryan. Major. Max. Dirk. But, oh, this is Dirk twice. Yeah. She wanted to name me Anastasia. Can you imagine that? Me, Anastasia. And then she was going to name me Victoria. I was like, oh my God. Imagine Victoria Vigas? That's too much. And my dad's like, no, she's Greek. She'll be named Stephanie. So we got Dirk. We got Dirk, D-U-R-K, and we got Dirk, D-E-R-K. Squire. Bjorn. Joshua. That's twice. 2 different cards on Joshua. Eric. Keisha. Ned. Zermatt. Patrick. Ben. Oh, Ben's overseas. He's going down big time. Yeah. Shepherd. May. Lovey-dovey. Someone calls someone lovey-dovey. Dameron. Smith. Eccleston. Owen. Wayne. Sonia. Sandra. Keisha twice. Fuchs. Lilibet. Jacobs. Trevin. Vernon. TJ. Clay. And Kiera. There's your Sandra. Yeah. All right. Let's do a few more messages and then I gotta do some other stuff. Okay. Tennessee's here. Tennessee's here. Oh. Whoa. They don't want to. They were flying like. Okay, here we go. Like they were flying like crazy. Let's see, what do we got on the bottom here? Oh, gang affiliated. We got gang affiliated. Oh, I have something, so I couldn't find it too right before I got on, but I've been organizing, right, too, and I have these folders that I'm organizing for the memberships. I know I'm so behind on this. I know I keep talking about it. I promise it's going to get up. Every time I get close to getting it finished, something happens. So I will roll it. It's going to get rolled out. But anyways, I'm doing these folders for certain things that we're going to be doing as members. And there's this thing about egos that I found. And it was an old, my mother-in-law that passed, ex-mother-in-law, she passed away. It's 2 years now. Anyways, she was gifted in many, many, many ways. And when she passed away, my ex-husband brought me all of her stuff, okay? And because he didn't know what to do with it. His sister wasn't interested in it. And she was interested in a lot of stuff I was. And she was a part of the American Dowser Society. And she was a Reiki master. And she just, lots of different things. Anyways, he gave me all of her stuff when she passed away for that nobody would be interested in but weird old me, right? I was digging the other night through some of this stuff and I found some literature, some articles on some stuff so interesting about our egos. Anyways, of course, I reorganized it so good, I can't find it. And I was going to get on and share it with you guys tonight. So I'll try and find it tomorrow and get on with it with you guys, okay? Because it had some real cool, it makes a lot of sense in a different way than the way other people talk about ego, you know? Go get your toy, babe. Go grab me your toy one more time. I'm almost done, Meg. Okay, here we go. We did get some more of these other cards. Oh, and there's somebody that's targeting me because apparently I know that they're hiding their sexuality. Get over yourself. I don't care. You care too much. Because it's been exposed on the channel. Would have never got exposed if you weren't targeting me. Maybe you need to, go be who you want to be. If people have I say this all the time, people have a problem, then why don't hang out with those people. Come out of the closet. Be who you are meant to be. But don't be targeting me and blaming me because you're confused about your sexuality. I'm not confused about mine, so don't put yours on me. And Kevin, you need to keep your daughter and her group of her LGBT community off my channel. I know they were targeting me. I don't have a problem with anyone in the LGBT community. I've told you guys a million times, the person, Gavin, that does my hair is not Gavin. Has gone through the whole transformation. I adore Gavin. Love Gavin to death. I don't have a problem with anybody that's transgender or anybody that wants to be gay or anybody that wants to be bisexual. What I have a problem with is those people wanting to come and try to turn me. It's not my deal. It's the only thing I have a problem with is don't do that to me. Don't bring that towards me. That's not me. It's not who I am. But you also don't get to turn me into being like a phobic of this stuff. I'm not. I'm one of the most accepting people, open-minded people in the entire world you will ever meet. But I've had people purposely paid and sent towards me to date me that were bisexual, and I am not. And it's very offensive to a person that's straight. Just like people that are bisexual and that's their whole thing, they're not going to want to be with a straight person. They're going to want to be with other people that are bisexual like them. And those of you out here that are confused about this and you're so offended, figure it out first before you get on to someone's channel and you're trying to rip them a new one about it. Because I'm not against any of you people. Never have, never will be. Yes, I'm strictly straight. Always have been. Okay, we got a drive-by. Somebody's doing the drive-by again. I mean, come on. Those who live in glass houses shouldn't throw rocks. What's this one? Someone here keeps leaving somebody on read, and they're not reading the messages. This person's got mommy issues, and they get all pissed off. And this is another thing. I said it I did a short, and I said, someone's out here running around saying I got daddy issues. I've never had daddy issues. My dad and I were like this. He was my best friend. Loved my father. He loved me. I got mommy issues, and I own up to that. I can't help it. My mother's a monster. It's who she is. It's what she is. I've accepted it. I'm working through it. I'm going to work through it to the damn day I die. I don't know if I'll ever completely heal from it because of what I went through with that woman. And she has chose to not try to ever make things better and to make it worse, what she's done to my kids. But I own up to this. I talk about it. I say, yes, I do have mommy issues with my mother. But someone's running around saying I have daddy issues. I've never had daddy issues. I loved my father dearly. When he died, it almost killed me. I didn't want to be here anymore when he died. But I worked through that. I didn't work through it with the help of my damn family. Oh, no. No, they're all too selfish and self-centered. They were too busy stealing everything that he ever earned. And they were too busy trying to make me look crazy. So how do you heal from that? You know? I don't know. But because I love my father and I miss him dearly, people are running around saying I have daddy issues? No, not a bit. My dad and I didn't have issues like that. My dad told me we're the bear shit. And when I wasn't doing the right things, he told me. And I straightened up. That's how it worked. You know, my dad, he was tough. Oh yeah. He'd put his glasses down, or he had a certain look. And when you got the look, you knew, whoa, you better straighten your shit up, right? That was my dad. And I hated to upset him. Oh, I hated to upset him. You know? Never did I like to do that. So, all right. We got arson again. This keeps coming up over and over and over lately. You know, whoever you are out here trying to plan this, you won't get away with it. Because wherever you're going to do this, Spirit's telling me right now, there will be cameras. You'll be caught. And the plan, the little group chats you're in about planning this arson, the feds already got the messages. You're sleeping with the enemy, too. You also apparently like strap-on fests. This person's cray-cray. They got large feet, though. Never mind. You know what I was going to say? Oh, never mind. All right, sweetheart. It was really good to see you. It was great to laugh and have some fun. Love you. I hope you sleep really well tonight. You have a soul family. It's time to ditch the non-believers. We have an LPN here. plain and smiling in your face. Hartford Insurance, Hartford Life Insurance. We also have people that have taken out New York life insurance policies too. Oh, this is another thing I've been picking up on too. So, some of you guys, people have taken life policies out on you. And guess what? They didn't unalive you. But the life policies have expired. And the life insurance person, the insurance agent that was writing these false, fraudulent policies, he's so scared now, there's no way he's going to be writing anymore. Plus, once again, the feds know. We got a plastic surgeon here. Someone has changed your medical records. I said that earlier. The courts are going to be ruling in your favor. This person does nothing but blow smoke up your ass. It's an electrician. Somebody altered your birth records. Yeah, we know about that one too. Lay off the nose candy. Whoever's altering birth records, you might want to lay off the nose candy. Someone is trying to plant drugs on your property. This person's got sometimers. They don't have Alzheimer's. They got sometimers. Someone's from the Caribbean. Someone wants to frame you and trap you. This person's got secret lovers. They're selfish. We got Mesquite, Nevada. Ooh, the band Men at Work. I love Men at Work. The song Dirty Laundry. Ooh, we're going to have to put that. I think it's called Dirty Laundry. I'll put that one up. Okay, someone's paying people to harass you, stalk you, and they are in fear now. Murder investigation going on. Yeah, cold case reopened. That's for my dad. We will get justice for you, Dwayne. Someone's being blackmailed about this murder investigation. I won't stop until the truth comes out, so. Someone loves the Chicago Bulls. We got a football coach here. We got a basketball coach. We got someone that loves snowboarding. We got a skier. We have works at a bar or a club. This person's a deadbeat. We got a singer. We have unstable, wanting to take you out. Sleeping with your wife. Oh boy. We got a stylist. Someone that works at a hospital. We got an IT tech. We got a ton of IT techs that are going to be going down. Because these IT techs like to hack people, and they have no business doing it. You from the land down under? Someone likes the Jacksonville Jaguars. We got the Utah Jazz. We got someone's pregnant. We got a baby on board. We got Alabama. We got a drama mama. Your ops are in distress. We got Japan. I know I said Japan earlier. We got someone's Moroccan. And we also have probate lawyer will need a lawyer. And I'm going to end it there, guys. On the probate lawyer's going to need a lawyer. Because there's a probate lawyer out here. Especially where my case is concerned. Oh, yes. The Men at Work and Down Under. I'll get that song on. I'll get that one in the community tab for you. But this probate lawyer that you're going to need a lawyer, should have thought about things a lot harder before what you did. And all I've been shown the last whole week is how arrogant you are. And you actually believe you're going to get out of what you did. To me and my kids, yeah, we'll see about that. Anyways, guys, thank you for joining in. It's a pleasure to be able to channel, read for you guys, and to get to spend time with you. Lily, love you, my dear. All the rest of you that have been on, thank you so much. I have put up, I think, 12 shorts. Please go over, check those out. They may pertain to some of you. I also have constantly put stuff over on that community tab. Okay, that's your homework. Don't forget, you guys get homework from me. So get over on that community tab and get your homework done. Thank you so much, Leon, for joining in. All right, guys, you have a wonderful night. I love you all to the moon and back, and I'll catch you tomorrow. Have a beautiful, wonderful day, and sleep very good tonight. Keep your heads protected. This retrograde, okay? They're attacking a lot of you at night. Protect your heads. All right. Talk to you later.